Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's Monday, which means it's a Cricut video. And today is an ideas video, so let me know if you guys like these. Weddings. Let me just tell you, if you're about to get married, or you have a friend that's about to get married, a Cricut might be one of the best investments that you can make. You might spend all your time buying DIY stuff on Etsy, or you can DIY all your same stuff up, okay? It's also a great idea for a business if you want to get into creating fun things for weddings. So I have come up with 23 fun things that you can make to incorporate into your wedding with the Cricut. Explore, Explore 1, Explore Air, the Maker, all of them will work. So whichever one you want to start with. Check out my playlists for more details if you don't even know what a Cricut is and all that stuff. Links in the description if you want some coupon codes. And the first one that we're gonna go with is painted wood signs. Now the rustic look is in right now, so if you want wood signs, you can make all of your painted wood signs with some stencils and paint them. We have lots of tutorials on how we've done that. Check out the Creative Sister playlist. That one has a lot of those wood signs. That's pretty much what we do every time we do one of her videos. The direction signs. So if you like those pointy arrows to show your guests where to go, like for the drinks and for the cocktail bar and for that and this, then you've got those pointy signs that you want to make. And of course you can either iron on vinyl or paint with a stencil. Iron on backdrops. So a fun backdrop that says your wedding on it or something cute, you can customize it. Lots of different ideas for the backdrop because you want that selfie station. It's 2018 now. We definitely have to have a selfie station because that's what the life is about right now, right? Okay, stained wood signs. So there's lots of different signs that you can make, but I'm gonna go into a couple of the different types. You can do stained wood versus painted wood. Maybe you do a stencil with some stain on it, or you do stained and then you paint it, or you put vinyl on that stain. Save the dates. So print and cut is great for your save the dates. You can also do, you know, photos. Any of our tutorials that we've used, you can definitely make your save the dates. There's also some great YouTubers out there that do paper stuff, and they dive far more into it than I do. Survival bags. So survival bags for maybe the wedding party, or I don't know what your budget is, but you could do like a survival bag for the wedding for each guest. I don't know, that might be a little extreme. But survival bags, whether it's for the bride and the groom or for this or that, or you just put it in for your bridal party, would be great actually. Invitations, so as well as your save the dates, you can also make your invitations with print and cut. You can also use the pens to do all the addresses for them, so they're handwritten and you don't have to do all that yourself. Table place cards, whether it's with the pens or with print and cut or with cutout paper, you know, layered on top of each other, you can do all your place cards with that. Postcards, so don't forget when you're on your honeymoon to send some postcards to mom and dad. Thanks for sending us on this great trip, or any of those big people that have actually really contributed to that trip. Make sure to send them a postcard. So you can make those ahead of time, depending on where you're going. But I guess postcards are really supposed to be from that place, but you get what I mean. The menu. So you can make the menu out of print and cut, or you can have it handwrite the menu. The seating chart. So most people like to have something that shows where the seating chart is, whether you do that on a board. A great tip is to use glass or mirrors and use window cling. So then you can pull the window cling off and you don't have to waste that whole thing with vinyl or with whatever you've done. And then window frame decor. So you can also use window frames to put vinyl or window cling or things like that that say cute things from the wedding. A lot of these things are gonna be used as home decor later on, so put some time and effort into them. Obviously it's your wedding, you want them to look good. So it's actually probably the time that you're gonna make a lot of your home decor. So put really cute things on those, like your date that you're getting married, or just cute sayings that you always wanna remember, or fun things that will add a little bit to your house later. Because once you get married and then all the decor is there, then you're like, what do I have to do with all this decor and all that good stuff. share hashtag sign, so the sign that tells people where to share the pictures and what the hashtag is. I'd encourage to put that everywhere you can. A lot of people have not. Every wedding I've been to, they have a hashtag, and I've noticed it doesn't get utilized. Maybe because some people just don't understand it, but it's really fun to have a hashtag and to go back and look at everyone's photos. You know, back in the day, they used, I'm gonna age myself if I finish this sentence. I'm not gonna talk about what we used to do before hashtags were around. Chalkboard signs, so another form of a sign. You can do chalkboard. You could also do a stencil and do chalk paint so that it's, you know, actual paint, not chalk pen. Signs for photos. Signs for photos. What did I mean by that? I guess signs to direct you to where the photos, or signs that have people's photos on them. I don't know. New last name sign, so a sign that says your new last name on it. Bridesmaids T-shirts, so you know you're not gonna be in your dress the whole day before, so everybody having like a cute T-shirt would be cute, or just even before the wedding, not the day of, but like T-shirts that you're gonna wear during your bachelorette party or your bachelor party. You could do T-shirts too if you really wanted to. Cufflinks for the guys. Everybody can have their own custom cufflinks. I know in the last wedding my husband was in, he got cufflinks that were Superman, and all the different ones had different superheroes. So that's really fun. You could also epoxy them, and you could do lots of different things. So depending on what your thing is, whether it's like Star Wars or superheroes, everybody has something. Baseball teams, whatever it is, get the guys the cufflinks and make them custom. Wine glasses for the bridal party when they're sitting there, you know, each different name, or before the wedding for them to drink out of, or part of their gift that you're giving them. Cozies, if you guys are beer drinkers and you guys want bridal party beer cozies, would be fun. Custom robes for the girls. I've seen this everywhere and they are so cute. So any robes that have like their name on it, or maybe a nickname, because you know that you and your besties always have a nickname. So put their nickname, or put their name and then in parentheses put their nickname that you guys have always called each other, or just something fun to put on there. And then tote bags, so you could put all the gifts for the bridesmaids in the tote bags, or you could just make tote bags so for them to carry their shoes around in, or anything that they're gonna lose that night, because you know you're gonna be having fun and dancing and stuff, and things are gonna be coming off, like your bracelets and stuff. Eventually you're gonna just be like, I just want to go home and I'm in my flats, and so you always end up throwing everything in like a corner. I've been in a lot of weddings, and then you're like, at the end of the night, you're like, okay, where did I put my shoes? Where did I put my bracelet? Where was my makeup? Because that's still all out. So like some type of bag to keep all their stuff in, because you're definitely like there all day with lots of different things. And then your cake topper, there's lots of different fun cake toppers you can make out of cardstock and things like that. You don't have to go all crazy and get like $1 million topping cake topper. You could do something really fun. You could also do little banners for your wedding. You can do decor. I just wanted to go into like some of those main things, and there's so many other ideas out there. So comment down below what you've done for your wedding, or if any of these were new ideas for you, and all that good stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Give it a thumbs up if you did. I love you guys. Bye.